Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the first clip of SirenCon 2022 behind the scenes. Here we have Frankie and his family. They unfortunately had a breakdown with one of the trailer tires. It blew out, but that's fixed now. In this trailer are his sirens. I think he's brought the same sirens as last year. I'm not too sure. I did not get a peek inside the trailer, so I don't know, but he does have the Thunderbolt, I know that for sure, and probably the P10 as well. So we'll just wait and see at the event. Well, there's not much else to film here at the hotel, but it's the same hotel I stayed in last year, the Rhinelander Amerik Inn. Over here we've got an ACA P10 owned by JCB19 all the way from Nebraska. And I must say, that's a really nice paint color. Yep, fresh coat of paint. Rotor's looking nice and clean. It's got a new rotation sticker on it. All it's missing is the ACA stickers. But it's not in bad shape. And it's in a Dodge Ram 1500. Here's my rental car. My car's in the shop. It's a 2020 Ford Edge. I believe it's an SEL, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, base model. It doesn't say SE or SEL, so I think it's a base. Like a base S model or something. But it's treated me well so far. Got a different dashboard than my father's, of course, because it's a base model, but it's not bad. I prefer the physical tack as opposed to having to scroll through a few menus just to see the tack. And let me tell you, the tack on my dad's car is so puny you can like hardly see exactly what RPM the engine is spinning at. So we're gonna go ahead and turn it on. One thing I always do is disable the auto start stop. I really don't like that feature. Fire it up. Lights on. And to be honest, it may not be a base model because it does have LED headlights, although I believe those are standard, so it might be a base model. I'm just not too sure because it doesn't say on the back which model it is. It just says Ford Edge. But it is four-wheel drive, so that's pretty cool. In the back here I've got my Fantic T8 Apex, which is a jump starter, and it also doubles as a phone charger. Here's my Ion Pathfinder speaker. Got more stuff in the back seat. I got snacks, I got my tripod, bug spray, my SirenCon 2021 shirt. I'm currently wearing my SirenCon 2022 shirt. Bowl for snacks, another battery charger, my other phone, which I'm going to be using to record sirens. So I'm going to stick that on the tripod. I'm going to use my phone I'm recording with right now for BTS. Hearing protection, got another set of hearing protection right here in case anybody needs it. Glasses for driving, obviously, nobody cares. Ginger ale, so locked and loaded there. Plenty of hydration to go around. And my blown speaker driver I got last year. We're gonna see if that works this year. Hook it up to a wheel-in controller or something like that. All right. Well, I would love to talk about things in further detail, but I've got to hit the road. SirenCon's starting in probably under 45 minutes or so. All right, so here we are at the event. And as you can see, unlike last year, we've got caution tape. So we're not allowed back there right now, but I'll just show you what's going on up here. We've got a Model 2 240. Cool. Yeah, we got Drew's Thunderbolt. We got an electronic that belongs to Tom. I believe the 2001 also belongs to Tom, that SRN right there. And then we got Mason's 2001 SRN. It's a 2nd gen. That's a 3rd gen. And then we got Holly's Table Screamer, another Model 2, as another enthusiast pointed out. I believe a Darley Model 2, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure. I'm not too familiar with Darley stuff, but we've got a bunch of Thorgards over there. I believe those belong to Chris. But yeah, this is going to be interesting hearing Drew's Thunderbolt with no blower. Frankie has yet to show up, although I did see him leave before me at the hotel. Yep, that would be a hazard. We've got a 3T22A owned by
Cohen.
And what's your YouTube channel, if you don't mind saying it?
It's Minnesota State Sirens.
All right, you got a shout out.
All right, what about you?
Busmaster99.
Oh, you're Busmaster? All right.
Yep. So we've got one solenoid, and there's a little bit of a bird's nest in it. You can't really see it, but I saw it earlier. We don't have the bottom solenoid on hand right now, so and the top one's busted, so it's not going to be able to do fire. Oh well. So it's just a 2T22A for this show, but there's always next year, so possibilities are endless. Well, this is pretty funny. Instead of wash me, it's candle. Hilarious. We've got Connor's car here. Bunch of stickers on the back. Last time I saw it was only the civil defense one. Yeah. And now we've got Sentry Siren, I'm Not Taking Advice from a Cartoon Dog, Illinois State, S650, front end loader, Federal Signal, another Federal Signal. Pretty neat. And here is where I parked my rental car. Oh, and someone showed up in an Audi Q5. That's pretty nice. Well, I'm pointing the camera over this way because I talked to Josh yesterday. He's going to let me set off the electronic later today. So that'll be awesome. You'll get to hear dual tone high-low. So we're trying to figure out right now what we need to do with that 3T22A, which is going to be a 2T22 for this show, because since there's no bottom intake, there is a risk of chopping fingers off if someone were to unload that improperly. So you pretty much have to grab it by the top eye bolt and then the motor. But you got to be really careful with that thing. So there's Tony's Sterling 2 V8. We got a whole control panel, AR timer and disconnect and everything, motor starter. So that'll be awesome. All right. I don't know what's in that trailer or if it's already unloaded, but there it is. Now, it's a lot cooler this year than last year, so I haven't seen any wasps or hornets yet, but in case we do see any, I've got a bigger bottle of my Redneck Wasp and Hornet Killer spray, which is soapy water. So dish soap, water mixed together, kills any insect. Because what it does is it clogs their breathing holes so they can't breathe and then they suffocate and die. So better way to kill them than with poison. So JCB19 just showed up with his P10. And look who else showed up, Frankie. So from what I've heard, he's got the P10, the Thunderbolt, the Alerter this time, and the STH-10. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yep.
Yep, that's a P10 as well.
That paint job though.
Yeah, that looks nice.
That's sick. 912 rotor.
Yeah.
Yep.
The dual tone one? Yep, that is dual tone. Let's see if I can get that. Yep, I'm right here with the siren motor. Cool. Dude, this is so cool. Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
I wonder what that big trailer has.
Alrighty. Yeah. I think it's pretty much safe to say Frankie's the king of SirenCon once again.
Yeah. I got a feeling his son bought STHP-10 and alerters in there.
Yep. That's what I've been told anyway. We will wait and see once those doors open.
Time to get blasted very soon.
Yes. Hearing protection required.
100%. Especially the small sirens.
Alright, so we've revised how we're going to remove the 3T22 from the truck. Oh yeah. Organization required. Oh, we've got another Model 2. For all I know, it could be a 2T. Although, let's see, at least 2 of them are out of their shells. So, could be a mystery. We'll find out later. That Sterling is in good condition. Yeah. And there's the generator. It hasn't changed a bit. Yeah, awesome to see that again.
Yes.
I think we really need to move this trailer from Tom's trailer. I mean, this is really.
Well, I don't know where Tom is.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. Like, yeah, I gotta talk to Josh. I gotta talk to Tom because I need to get this trailer out of here.
Go
It's
tell
in the
him to
wind.
go tell him to go park. So. I don't think it's going anywhere. We need to get this wire.
You guys need a hand?
I'm trying to make the wire and stuff on.
Oh, okay.
Well, we've already thought about that. We've got long wire this year.
This is arguably the trickiest unloading job ever.
No, just wait till you see the back of that trailer. We gotta think about that.
Well, hey, we're good problem solvers. Okay. This is going to be interesting.
Less wire we can use that we have to like cut or whatever from our wire thing back. And I still have to figure out which wire's which. Alright. Come on. Alright, you break down for a second. Oh, no, now it's probably. Yeah. You want to wrap this thing in the back here?
This thing's tangled around good like a snake.
Should work. Now we gotta move it. You can pick it up. I'll pick it up and I'll just move it out of the road. Right? There you go. We're good. Alright, now we gotta move it back. in that indent, it would be.
I'm gonna stand back so I don't get in their way.
Does anybody have a plastic screwdriver?
Flathead screwdriver?
Yeah.
Give me 30 seconds.
Is it rusted shut?
Yeah, it's rusted shut.
Or, in this case, rusted open?
There's a Model 2 over there.
Got 3 of them.
Are all the goodies back in that trailer over there? All of them? Alright.
Gotta love them centuries though.
Hey, Alex, how much you want to bet the...
Oh, is that the pretty good?
Yes, it is.
For some reason, I thought that was toys for just a second.
I think it might be. I'm not too sure.
It's not. It's not. Everything on there is red.
Okay, well, I've already said something that's wrong in this video. Oops.
I think that is Frankie's.
Yes, that's Frankie's trailer right there.
Model 2. Holy Model 2s.
Yeah, how much you want to bet this yellow one's a 2T?
One of these at home.
That's a
I thought
regular
it was
two.
single tone.
Okay, they're all Model 2s then.
Ooh, a 2T.
Yep, you got one.
Wait, are these?
Oh yeah, it is a 2T.
That's a 2T.
Holy
and
cow.
that's single tone.
How many 2s we got here? 1, 2, 3,
got so
4,
many
5,
twos.
6 if you count Mitchell's.
We got the holy grail of Model
Man, I was
2s.
the only one to bring one last year. Now I guess I've joined the party.
Yeah, I didn't even see that there. That is a Model 2T.
So whose housing is it for this one then?
I'm not too sure. It could be the yellow one, or
No, because I thought Austin's was single.
Austin.
it's a mystery for now.
Right.
Yep. Stand back. Yep, Frankie's family is getting into position here so they can unload the sirens. This will be the moment of truth. We see what we got in there.
Hey, how's it going? I didn't recognize you there with the glasses.
I know. My eyesight has progressively gotten worse.
Yeah.
I sit in front of a computer now for 12 hours. So it's like,
That's what happens when you're a dispatcher.
Get a closer look at what we've got going on here. That's a very good condition AR timer.
Let's see it.
Frankie just backed up with his trailer and they're getting ready to open up the trailer right now. This is the
Moment of truth.
opening grain reveal.
Alrighty.
There they are. You see the
Yep.
parts of his bolt.
Yep, Alerter P10.
Thunderbolt and STH-10A.
P10.
I see the P10 in the back.
I can see the Alerter too.
Yep,
Yeah.
I've seen it.
All right, step back, guys. I need you guys all the way from the landing zone of this here.
All right, back up. I see the alarm back there.
No, you're not being rude. You're just making sure everybody's safe. I was just trying to get behind the scenes footage, that's all. I wasn't trying to get in the way.
Should be okay. So I guess that wasn't Frankie's trivia.
Nah.
Right here.
Wow, that's impressive right there. Couldn't ask for a tighter crimp. That's like less than a 16th of an inch from the seat. You know what? This actually makes a lot more sense than what we did last year. We could just move forward.
Oh, heck yeah.
Well,
Can't wait to hear his collection again.
Same.
Even bigger collection now.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah.
Well, can we 9:30 or something one time and just pick it up and put the tongue that way? We probably could, yeah. Because if we put the tongue bolt there, we're not gonna be able to do it. Yeah, let's do that, yeah.
Probably not.
I've already got one.
Watch out, guys. Watch out. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Whoop.
Watch your feet. Up. Move forward.
Watch your tail swing.
Watch your tail swing. There you go. Yeah, let's just keep going if you can. Straight ahead.
Yep.
You want to get the boards under there, Sean?
Yep. No parking brake on that trailer. Got to be careful with it.
Cool. So, yeah. One more out here. Put it here and then we'll. It's one to done go out of the way.
You probably know about it. That's all Louis is like. I take the video, he does the rest. He's probably also doing Wisco stuff. He doesn't work there anymore. Really? No, he quit.
He works at Johnson Controls now. He does fire alarms.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's no longer in the sprinkler game.
I got it.
Yeah, well past the hour then.
I know, well, we haven't had a behind the scenes in years.
Back up here.
The other trailer was net short.
Are you guys saying you're afraid of bees?
Beep, beep.
Oh, what the hell?
That's Duncan.
Setting off his panic alarm. Yeah, I was gonna say bees are not anything you should be afraid of. It's wasps and hornets.
Yeah, one time at my hometown blog, it seemed like a bee was swarming around me, but I scared it off.
If any of you guys see any wasps and hornets, just let me know. I've got spray for that. I can kill them.
Yeah, but oh, I thought it was like bugs so they can like.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, there it is. That's it.
What is letters?
I thought I didn't see the same thing, but I see it there. Right.
The generator does not fail on us this time.
Yeah.
Or else that would be a big mess.
Well, we had a few technical difficulties last year, but it didn't fail.
Yeah, I know, but the STH though, and that was
Yeah.
Because
we had to run into a
It
wave.
was running on 2 phases.
We had to run into a wave voltage.
But hey,
We got it here at least.
Sam fixed that, so that was good.
Yep.
Too bad Sam's not here to see her.
Ah, bummer.
Yeah, what a bummer. Yeah, it's on his Facebook post. He won't be showing up. Damn it. Oh, I like what Frankie did with the controls, like them good hanging there.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, there's a printer. I thought that was a chainsaw for a second.
Well, while we're waiting for them to unload Frankie's sirens, just get a closer look at Drew's Thunderbolt 1000T. Okay, Thor guard box. See the chopper, the armature. We got 4 Thor guards with controls and warning lights. Yeah. And then we got that makeshift AF timer right there, which is really an FC, and fire is fast whale instead of high-low.
Yes. The shrouds at least. Stack all the Model 2 shrouds.
Get a closer look at the generator here. Looking mighty fine. All right, so it looks like, I'm not sure. Maybe that white wire is L3, because usually white is neutral. I'm just wondering, is that a neutral or is that L3? I'll find out later, but that's on that 3T22A I was talking about. And then I believe this side is for 480 volts, 3-phase. So we have 240 single phase, 208 3-phase, 480 3-phase. So I believe this is for 240. And that is for the big boy 480. Yeah, 4-cylinder diesel. No DPF, so it'll blow black smoke, roll coal, whatever you want to call it. Freaking awesome. And I just noticed something. Unlike last year, the functions are labeled, even though we pretty much knew what they were from the color coding. So that's pretty cool. Looks like they're just unsecuring the Thunderbolt right now. Oh, and look. Here we go, moment of truth. Yep, take it slow.
Take it slow, my guy.
Yeah, take it slow like you're unloading a Lamborghini Huracan STO or something fancy like that.
Screw both cameras. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this one's still in there.
Yeah.
And that's easy to get out. It's not even that heavy.
Nah.
It's foreign. The entire Thunderbolt itself.
Give him some space.
We need another one to get back here, so we got to leave it go.
Hey. What's going on? Good. Yeah, he's here. He's running.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, told you so.
Yep. Slow and steady wins the race. Yep. Okay. Oh, there was an anchor on it. That makes sense. Security purposes. Because okay, there might be brakes on that, but they're hard to use.
Alright, that's good right there, probably. Well, wait till it gets on the other board. Here, do you want to push it a little further? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, put the parking brakes on.
Which way is it on or Which way did the parking brakes go?
Oh.
Here, I'll.
Well, it's resting up against this lip here, so I don't think it's going anywhere.
Yeah, at least it's staying put for right now, so that's all that matters.
Good thing it's on a dolly, so it can move easier.
Yep. Well, that alerter is looking mint. It's got a fresh coat of white paint, Civil Defense logo on the back. Looking good.
what that forecast is.
Pre-event BTS here. We have the SDH-10 being loaded off the trailer. Then next we probably have the alerter or the penetrator to go off next. So either unloading it.
Yeah, they're gonna take out the Bumblebolt horn first before they.
Probably be the P10 after that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna retake everything.
Yep.
And then we'll slide this over there out of the way.
I need all of you guys to move over to that side, please.
Okie dokie. I'm just trying my best not to get in anyone else's shot right now.
Yeah, it came from the suburbs of Philadelphia. Yes.
Yeah, it came from East Philadelphia. The P10, it came from SirenCon.
Really? So Douglas Elementary School. Yeah, that is the P10 from ours. Really? Yeah, it is.
Yep.
The Douglas Elementary.
Watertown, he said?
Yeah, that's the one that ran backwards when it was in service.
Someone filmed it when it was reverse wired.
Yep.
Yeah. I got one. I can't remember. It's been so many years.
And you know, it's funny, when he first tested it at home, it ran backwards, but that was only because of the generator. Because his generator's a little funky. You know, if you start it up, it'll send the juices backwards. So the siren was wired the right way, but the generator was sending the juices the wrong way. So, according to his father, you turn it off, turn it back on, it sends the juices the correct way.
Where'd Sterling come from?
So that's really weird, but at least this generator isn't like that at all. So we're not going to have that problem.
Hey, I'm not an idiot. That's Burns, right?
I'm not
exactly like him, so
okay.
I'm thinking that's him.
Well, I know that's not Tony's. I know I said it was. I know I said it was Tony's earlier, but that was proven wrong. So
He's coming up, right? I believe he is.
I'm not too sure.
I got you.
Because I only have so many of you on Discord, so I can't keep up with everybody.
Dude, honestly, you and my brother are the only people I'm friends with on Discord because I just got it.
Okay. Yes. They're getting the box out first.
I'm guessing that box is for the alert. Yeah, I think that's the alert box.
Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, I just noticed it.
Yep. Might also be able to run the P10 off of that.
Yeah, I think it can. It runs on the same voltage, same phase as
Yeah.
the alerter.
Yep.
Alerter and P10 are the same thing, just the horn is different.
Yeah. Just got to make sure it's not single phase or anything, because then we can't run the P10 off of that.
I'm not sure.
Okay. It's most likely 3-phase.
Yeah, I think that's what most alerters work.
Yep.
I've seen one where that is for.
So we'll find out once that box is opened. Oop.
Yep. 912 rotor and P10.
Yep.
Was that actually for Lee Sterling? That 2 game?
I think I see a Sterling. Yeah, I see a Sterling in there.
Alex, you know if Tommy's coming up?
He's not feeling well. You have to have the last time somebody filmed it.
At least we got another 2
I don't think so. Okay, they didn't touch that week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got 2 Sterlings here. Actually 3.
Actually, no. I see a Sterling behind the P15.
Yep, and that's his newly acquired Sterling. And that came from Rockport, Ohio. Oh, that's mine.
Yeah, that's Alex's phone.
Thanks for letting me know.
And as I've said last year, this was originally a 1000 AT. It's now a 1000 BT.
Various parts from everywhere. I don't get it.
So they're now finally bringing the alerter out.
I do that. And like, I feel super pumped, like, oh, this is a great video. And then
The alerter
I'm
is
almost
coming
done
out.
with it.
Yes,
and then
sir.
I leave it. Yeah, and then you're like, and like, oh, I forgot to put this. Oh, crap.
Looks kind of interesting without the top horn piece.
The top horn piece is here. It was taken out already.
Yeah.
That's a pretty crisp alerter.
I'm just saying it looks interesting, that's all.
I know. Pretty crisp though.
Oh yeah. ACA stickers and everything.
Air protection sticker. Oh, that tag.
Yep.
Mequon, Wisconsin.
There's even a bird screen inside the horn
912 rotor.
as opposed to just the top horn piece. So they thought of everything.
I'm guessing the P10 is next.
Yes, and then the Sterling. Yeah, there's an M10 back there.
Tag.
Here comes the P10. Oops.
Did you hear that? There's a Sterling in there. Oh, there's a Sterling. So that's the fish siren.
The Frankie gets a P50. He's a god.
Yeah. You know, Fulton once had a P50 for sale. Oh, that was close. Good save, guys.
That was a close one.
That would have been some carnage right there.
Those decals, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what's going to be louder, the alerter or the P10. I know there's another P10 in the pickup truck over there.
The alerter is 1 decibel louder 100 feet away. But the P10 has a better design because water won't get in and freeze up in the winter.
Apparently there's a, oh, there's the Sterling.
All right.
I gotta see Sterling. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's coming out.
Well, it's got the whole thing? Like,
Yeah.
sheet metal and all?
616? Oh, so it's also a single film.
ACA did extensive testing with these products, and
Yeah.
it's nice and interesting to see that they still use the screen on there like they did in the other.
Well, we had a near miss with the alerter and the P10.
And they nearly crushed into each other.
Yeah. There won't be a near miss with this, though. This is not as heavy.
These Sterlings are 500 pounds.
Wow. They're built like tanks.
Oh no, that one's different.
Yeah, it's heavier than it looks, I bet.
That's a pretty cool Sterling.
Yeah. It really is.
It's an older motor.
Wow.
Another M5. Interesting. I thought it was an M10 at first.
Great work, everybody. Alright, so I took a break for a bit. We've now got an Eclipse 8 with horns. The horns are taken off right now. The alerter horn is unloaded, and the Thunderbolt horn has been put on the Bumblebolt 1000 BT. Right now, we've got Sean just fastening the screen.
Josh put up those sirens for free in exchange for a weekend in the summer. I would hate to lose that because...
And here we have a single phase ACA control box. I'm guessing the alerter is single phase. The P10 is 3-phase, so we can't run the P10 off of this, but we can run the alerter off of it. And then there is the test button. I'm not too sure where the alert and attack buttons are.
Unfortunately, we don't probably
So I guess we just have to hold the test button. Oh well.
Yeah, I remember that.
I definitely want to get 7.5. Things are like jet.
Alright, bye.
Yeah, like do never stick your hand in the siren.
It was just Chris sending it. I figured it probably should like go back into the
Wait,
that
was someone else.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Holly, can you hold these, please, for me? I gotta go back to there. We gotta go figure it out.
That's me.
Well,
Guys, can we not hand spin it? We've already had one incident, so.
Or you want to relocate it? You're just going to keep it here.
if you want to push it back, you can.
Is it enough that
Alright, so we're still trying to figure out how to get this 3T22 off, but here's the wiring shenanigans. You can see exactly how it should be wired for whether you want to do 208, 240, or 480. Okay. Yep, sinking in the quicksand.
Keep trying to get it down so it doesn't fall over.
Yeah.
I don't want that torque to hit it. It's no fun.
Yeah, watch it fall over anyway.
There's a reason why Delta Star Delta.
So this has the decals too for the warnings and whatnot. I believe. Let's see. Is this single phase or is it 3? Because I know there's a single phase control box. So I'm not sure what that's for, because that P15 in the truck might be single phase. But if this alerter is single phase, that'll be interesting, because I see 4 wires, and usually 4 wires is a sign that it's 3 phase.
Sean, Josh is wondering why. What? He is wondering why. Because they came out of the door right here, and I told them about the test the campfires, and we had a small conversation, and he just mentioned that, are they going to get manual activated or Wi-Fi activated? I told him it's going to get manual activated. This is not working, they're going to get fixed today, because I'm here right now. Shit. Talk to Elvis, and they'll go from there.
Sean, if he's still there, tell him to wait around for another 10 minutes or so because I want to talk to him specifically. So tell him to wait. Okay. Also, radio silence. We're about to test Siren, Sean. Here's your warning.
This is a test. This is a test of the outdoor warning siren system. Repeating, this is only a test.
You got it. I'll do it.
This is a test. This is a test of the outdoor warning siren system. This is only a test.
Hold on, please. Hold on. Now you can speak. Hold me here.
This is only a test. By the way, this is not the response.
Ready, last one, Alex? Last one. Oh, that's bad.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Nope.
This is a test of the Testament Scout Camp Emergency Warning System. This is only a test.
Security 3 to 1 if there's a fist fight. You want me right now or you want me here?
Which one's attacking? This one's gonna solve.
Which one's doing the attack?
Hit the second one. Wait. I'll tell you one. It's this one.
I can do 4 cycles, that's okay.
Can I try after him?
Go right now. I'll let you do a post test on this one.
Okay.
And we're gonna do this one.
That's awesome.
Alright, you want to hit.
Is there air horn?
Yeah, here, hit. Here, you want me to boost you up? buddy?
Yes, thanks. I only weigh 50 pounds anyway.
Alright, ready? Hit the fourth button from the top.
So,
Yep, press and hold.
it didn't work for the others.
Here, you want to press this one? Sure, press this one. Press it. just say this has been a test of the outdoor warning sign system.
This has been a test of the outdoor warning system. Repeating. This has been a test of the outdoor warning system. This was only a test.
All right, so we just heard the electronic RE 1600. And now we have JCB 19 getting his P10 off the trailer. Get one last look at it before it goes onto the ground right there.
Adam,
What's up?
what was your thoughts on the electronic?
That was awesome.
What was your favorite signal?
It's got to be high-low.
What was your thoughts on the electronic?
Then we got security vehicles over here. Yep. And to any law enforcement watching, no, they are not impersonating the police. Do not worry. Well, they got it on the ground.
Yeah, what model is that one?
That's a P10.
P10?
Yep. So we have two P10s here. Frankie's and JCB 19s. We still got to get this 3T22A out of this truck. That's the only thing we haven't unloaded yet.
Do you want to set up my camera?
Alright.
Send the tripod out.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the mortal enemy of 2001.
All right, so quick little update. My original assumption on this alerter being single phase was correct. Same with this P10 owned by Connor. Both single phase. Unfortunately, we're not going to hear this go off this year because the run caps decided to fry themselves. So, RIP. But hey, it looks good. So does the alerter, and it sounded great too. So I can't complain. There's always next year. So the possibilities are still endless. All right, another change of plans. We're gonna run the blue P10 after all. Apparently, when we were running the alerter, it was the contactor button being pressed instead of the red test button. So we're gonna give it a go for round 2 and see what happens. Alrighty. I'm not sure what'll be after that. It'll be one of the small sirens or it'll be the Pathfinder, but whatever it is, it's up to Josh, up to the staff, so we'll wait and see. Well, unfortunately, we did not get to sound the blue P10 after all, so the caps on the single-phase ACA control panel were in fact fried. So this only did a really quiet growl, but hey, better than burning a motor out. So we won't get to hear this beauty this year. So it's the day after SirenCon right now. I'm just packing up, getting everything back in the rental car. Then I'm gonna head back over to the camp, talk to the siren guys once again before heading back home. I didn't film as much as I wanted to, mostly because of policy changes for this year. So that was kind of unexpected turn of events. A lot of things happened that were unexpected this year. Arguably speaking, we actually had a Karen call the police on us. More on that later. What's going on, guys? So as you saw, that is the SirenCon 2022 behind the scenes. Like I said already, didn't really film as much as I wanted to, mainly because of newer restrictions for this year due to liability coverage. I assume that's going to carry forward for all future years of SirenCon. I'm not too sure, but if that is the case, that is really a bummer because I like to film up close and film all the action, kind of like I did last year with the RCM-1B that belongs to Frankie's Thunderbolt when Sam Compton was rewiring the Agastat for it. And unfortunately, I did not get to set off the campsite electronic, but I did get to set off the campsite Wheelin' 2802, thanks to Josh. So shout out to Josh for that. We're going to roll that clip right now.
It's like right.
Before you guys do the pre-test announcement, let me text them. Are you doing it right now?
Hold on, wait. Right there.
Josh, are you doing the pre-test announcement?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I need to text him.
Let me. Do y'all hear that?
What?
Yeah. Do y'all hear like 1,050 hertz tone, like a weather radio activating tone?
No.
Somewhere?
Alright.
Click it in.
Wait, no, hold on. Give him a second. I just want to make sure Jacob receives the text message that I sent.
Oh, I'm gonna, just in case.
Were you gonna check the battery voltage at all?
It's right there.
28.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Is that where it's supposed to be?
Yes. So it means it wasn't off for that long. The batteries haven't fully depleted.
Okay. You can go ahead. Make sure I got the text.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? We'll be testing the emergency warning siren system. This is only a test.
Now, I want you to do, we're going to do this very quick, just like a couple seconds at home. So I'm going to hold my hand on cancel, but we're going to start at 8. We're going to go, we're going to skip air horn, unfortunately.
Aww.
Okay, we can do air horn. All right,
This one does discontinuous,
start
so...
8. Wait. Adam, you want to do high-low?
Yeah, 6.
Alright, and then, Ryan, did you get a hit button?
I gotta hit 1, but I can hit another for
Yeah,
one.
Do air horn.
4? 5.
Alright, we're not going to do weather. Missing scout. I'll do that one.
Do you mind if I do the post test, or do you want...
What's 2?
That would be whale.
Yep.
Yeah, that's whale. Yes, that's whale.
Attention. This concludes the test of the Achilles World Siren. This was only a test.
Alright, we're good to go.
Well,
All right, sweet.
Hey, we need to find something
Well,
sticky.
Sean, you can hang around here.
Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that final clip there of me setting off the campsite Wheelin' 2802 in high-low. That is something I've always wanted to do, which is set off a real in-service tornado siren. So thank you to Josh again for that. Can't thank you enough. Also thank you to Josh for hosting such an amazing event as always. I wish I could have gone to the SirenCon in 2020, but I just I was not aware of it, and it was a pretty small gathering back then. Ever since 2021, it's gotten exponentially larger. I'd say my BTS from last year definitely attracted more siren enthusiasts to the event. Who knows how many enthusiasts are going to be there next year, but either way, I'm excited to see what is to come for all future SirenCons moving forward. Now, I want to make a slight correction, and that is that Karen that called the police on us, it was actually a man Karen. So, turned out to be a man Karen. He was confused by all the soundings and I guess got mad and called the police, and we had to stop for a few minutes, and we had to stop sounding Mason's 2001 SRN, which he dubbed Obama, midway through alert. So it only did like a 20-second alert, and then we had to shut it off and then wait for the go-ahead before we could go again, so that way we didn't get further noise complaints. After that, we basically sounded off Federal Signal Eclipse in full alert as kind of a screw you to that man Karen. But yeah, hopefully there are no party poopers next year. I really would not like to see that again. Also, I'd like to note that unfortunately I did not get to plug in my blown speaker driver to anything. Hopefully I get to do that again, or excuse me, hopefully I get to do that next year, but again, no guarantees. There's always more to come, so I'm incredibly patient when it comes to stuff like that, because there's always the future to look forward to. Same thing with not getting to set off the campsite alertronic, excuse me. I did not get to set off the campsite alertronic like I had wanted to. I even wanted to do voice, but, you know, I did get to set off the Wheelin', so that is a fair compromise. I'll take that. Hopefully next year I will get to set off the alertronic, but then again, if I don't, I'm not going to be mad about that, because there are plenty and plenty of opportunities in the future for doing that. And then one last thing before I do other shout-outs is I just want to apologize. I waited so long to upload this video. I know I uploaded the last year's BTS a lot sooner, like about a month or two after SirenCon, whereas this is now almost 5 months later and it's just being uploaded. That was because I just didn't have the motivation to edit the video and cram it all together. So that's why I'm doing this today on Halloween. I've also been busy with work, so fun stuff. Yep, I know, right? But without further ado, let's get on to the shout-outs. Already gave a shout-out to Josh for hosting such a great event. By the way, guys, if you want to see this event continue to happen, I highly suggest you donate. And I donated $200 of my hard-earned money to this event because I want to see it happen for years to come. You can choose to donate whatever amount you want, or you can choose not to. It is completely optional, but if you want to donate, reach out to Josh. He's the best person to talk to about that. He's also the best person to talk to about dates for next year's SirenCon. Once those are released, I will pin a comment on this video which explains what the dates are going to be, where it's going to be located. Obviously, it's going to be located at the same place. Probably the same time as well, but it definitely will be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing, much like it has been the last 2 years. So stay tuned for that. I'll keep up to date with the SirenCon 2023 information and then pin a comment that lists where you RSVP and what the deadline is, so on and so forth. Shout out to Tom for being the owner of Sheboygan Warning Systems. Josh is a technician of Sheboygan Warning Systems. I must say, you have a very magnificent siren collection, and he's had one for many years, so it only keeps getting better, and that's what I like to see. You know, we keep moving up in this world. I'd like to give a shout out to Sean for being such a big help this year with all the siren related stuff, including troubleshooting the sirens on the campsite, namely the Whelen Vortex R4 that Alex donated earlier this year, I believe, if not late last year. I don't remember which, but you did such a great job with the troubleshooting and technical support, including with Frankie's alerter. Now, we tried to run Connor's P10 off of that same control cabinet, but like I said, the capacitors were fried, so we couldn't, and it only gave us a short growl, which is a hell of a lot better than nothing and a motor burning up, because that is thousands of dollars, probably at least $1,000. I remember watching a video that Jeb made many years ago converting a single-phase P15 to a three-phase, and that three-phase 15-horse motor was like $1,000, so that was pretty expensive. You can only imagine what they cost nowadays with all the markups and shortages and whatnot. But yeah, shout out to Sean. I'm sorry I didn't shout you out last year, but I will shout you out all years moving forward. How does that sound? And then lastly, I'd like to give a shout out to Frankie for once again bringing the biggest collection of sirens for SirenCon, and for once again letting me set off the Thunderbolt 1000 BT, which is dubbed the Bumblebolt since it is painted black and yellow. That is such an awesome siren, and I may have said it was on Chopper 5 on someone else's video, but it was on 4 when I set it off. It was on 7 when Mason set it off. I also want to say that I did not mean to do 2 attacks. What I wanted to do was alert, attack, and then fast whale with the switches. So what I ended up doing was I did alert with the timer. I tried to do attack with the timer as well, but it only did 1 cycle and then it shut off. It must have just run out of time or something, and I didn't know. So that shut off, and then I just went for the switches and I did another attack, or I continued attack, I should say that, because what I was going to do, like I said, is alert and attack with the timer and then fast whale manually with the switches. But yeah, it was the first time getting to use the switches to test a Thunderbolt, which was awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope to have the rest of the SirenCon clips uploaded soon. Hopefully, I aim to shoot for 1 to 2 per week. I'm going to get Power Director for PC, and hopefully that'll solve the lag issues with some of those clips. But until next time, peace out. Smash that thumbs up in the face if you enjoyed. Look forward to seeing you next year for SirenCon 2023.